Good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you have a smile on your face. What's happening today? Well, it's a little bit cool. Well, not cool, but not hot. It's just perfect actually to work without sweating. So I just thought I'll show you what I did the other day before I get started this morning, and then you can see what I've been up to. So here I put some more wire on, trying to make it look more of a pole, like a round bar, so you can see this. It comes on the outside, so it'll be easier to shape that, because that's going to be part of the tree. As I said before, a banyan tree will come up here, across the top of there, and follow it on up across. So that's more round. This side, I had the salang on the top going behind. So if you look up here, you see the salang going behind, and the wires are on top, so there's a gap. So I put this cement bag, it's like a plastic and a paper together, so that'll take up the space for the cement. So what I'm going to do in a minute is mix up some more cement and start putting cement over this pole, all across the back, and all the way up to here. And that will be the back done, I hope, today at least. And the next part after that, well, I've got over here, I've done some the other day, which I've showed you, but I put some more wire in, this piece of wire here and more, to make it a little bit more firmer. So that's that side done. So the whole thing's ready by the looks of it, until I start, I guess, is to get on and do some more. You can see that salang at the back is not tight, so I'll have to fix that. But anyway, I can get busy. And I've been thinking about what to do with the lady, because she's heavy. So I think I can get her up there. I have a process in my mind how to get her up there. And then I have to make a bracket, because I don't think I can find something that's going to hold her, like a sealant or something that's going to hold her. She's just too heavy. So I'm going to make I thought of a way of making a bracket. So I'll make the bracket, then bring her around here and put the bracket on, and then cover her in plastic, because at the top I'm going to have to build some more waterfall. And I don't want the cement to fall on her and, you know, make her disfigure or anything. So, but I'm happy I have a process now with how to solve the problem of securing her up there. So I'm happy with that now. But I just wanted to show you this before I get started. So I'm going to mix some cement up and get busy in a minute. So I'll come back and show you what I've been up to. What's up, guys? Okay, here's an update. Been working out here for a couple hours. I thought I was going to use 2 bags today, but I only managed to use 1, because you can't just keep going, because I'm going up now, not flat, going up. And as you go up, you have to go so far and stop so it can dry, so you can build on it. So I'll show you what I did so far. So you can see the wet stuff. I filled in the gap. It's hard, you see the point there coming towards us. It's hard to go underneath because it just wants to fall down. It has nothing to lay on. So you got to get it up in behind the wire, the chicken wire, to hold it. Anyway, I got it up. It fell down a couple of times, but I got it back up and it stayed. And it's drying. So, and then I came around here. So all in all, I'm happy with what I've done. And I got all the way to here. So standing back a little bit, you can see what I've done. About a foot from over there to over here. But the more it leans back, obviously the harder it is. And then I did also over here. So remember I said I did the wire to form like a tree trunk? Well, you can see what I've done now. I got up that far. I managed to get across the bottom. I wanted to get up to here today, up to this line, because that's like another panel. But I wasn't able to because it's not dry enough. So it needs a couple hours to dry. And I thought, I'm not waiting. I'll just come back another day. And then I did this post. So you can see I had, remember I told you I had the plastic side of the cement bag. I put in behind to take the gap because of the 4-inch difference between there and back. And it worked out perfect. It's got a nice bump in it. Good. So I'm really pleased. So that will dry. And then I can get up higher the next time and then start to fill this panel in. Good morning. Nice this morning. It's about 23. Just going to come out and start doing day 2 of the waterfall since the last update. I got a lot done and it's dried off. I showed you the other day what I did, but it's now dry. I'll show you that before I get started. So this is all dry now. Come out real nice. Didn't crack or anything. I build the shade behind, just put all that stuff on the back to keep the sun off it. But this piece here, which is going to be like a log, a trunk going up, it's come out nice. It'd have been nicer, just a little bit sharper, but I guess I can bring the middle out, or you know, the middle in the front, make that a little bit more round. It'd probably be okay then. Come all across here. Did this here. It's all dry nice and tight and hard, no cracking. Oop. And underneath there was a little bit hard because it kept wanting to fall down. But it's all in nice and tight, everything's good. So enough talking, let's get some work done. Get some cement on the waterfall and I'll come back and show you. Another bag of cement on. That tired me out. I thought maybe 2, but it's really finicky. A lot of detail, so it took a little bit longer than I expected. But you know, I keep saying to myself, a little bit each day. It's not a race. The idea is to do it the way I want it, and it'll be done nicely, right? And look good when it's turned on. Let me show you what I've done. It doesn't look like that much, but it's really finicky up here, trying to get it to stay connected. So I got the wire underneath, as you can see, and I got it molded around the edge. So let that dry before it falls down. Then once that's dry, I think I'm going to put some more wire underneath this piece of metal here and on here, so that it has the cement has something to hold. And you can see here I've done it the same on this side, and that's where the central waterfall, the water's going to flow through there, that gap there. And I got a new paintbrush that I've been sort of, you know, blending it and letting it dry and smoothing it and so on. But it come out quite nice here. It looks a little bit like a tree bark sort of thing. At the back you can see where the metal's inside, and the slang's on this outside here, and it's cable tied and wired to the bar, and then they got the chicken wire on the other side, the little square stuff. And you can see how I push it from the front into the back and it traps it, and that's forming my wall. See, different stages of drying, and this is what I did today. So now I'll put some metal bags, old screen on the back to stop the sun from hitting it, so it doesn't dry it too fast. But by morning it'll be hard again. I think maybe I'll have the weekend off. What do you think? I got 1 bag of cement left before I have to go get some more. I heard wore out. So I'll sign off and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness.